Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Germany. In the last episode, we finished taking out Arabia down here and their allies. We were able to annex the territory that we needed. And yeah, went through the peace conference, got that taken care of, and so now we're done with our war. And so now, what we're going to look to is to try to deal with this. Our neighbors' effect on us for all of the Western outlook pressure that we're getting. See if we can't deal with some of that. So, we have Western outlook nations on our border. In particular, we have Slovakia here. Sweden. There. Though Sweden might not be Western outlook here soon. They have an election in September of next year. And they have pretty heavy nationalist outlook support, so they might flip on their own. So we'll ignore Sweden for now. Now also, we have down here in Africa, we have potentially Ghana, and then eventually Togo. Tanzania here, and South Africa. So, you might potentially flip. You might potentially flip. Is there an election? January of 2032. Ghana. I don't know which way they would go. When's their next election? December 2032. A ways to go yet. So I think for now, Slovakia will be our objective here. It's a relatively small state, doesn't have a very large army. We should be able to wipe it out relatively quickly. The issue is that as they are Western outlook, they might get guaranteed by somebody. So, we'll see. Need a commander for this army. Can I get anybody yet? No, we need 119. Do we have more communication satellites ready? Also, how's our SAMs going? Yeah, get more SAMs, please. We're building a bunch of cruise missiles. Looks like we're gonna need some more comsats, so let's get those being produced in just a second. There we are. We'll have some launch vehicles here in about a couple months. So, radical political shift in Croatia. Western outlook. Well, now you've made yourself a target. Ukraine joins the CSTO. I thought you already were in the CSTO. Did they, like, pop out for a second and then pop back in? Don't know. We have been embargoed by Laos. Good job for you, not Laos. You know, we have been, absorbing everything that we need, so... Botswana would like to join our faction. We have a decent supply of precious metals. Not that I really need much. You know what? Welcome aboard, Botswana. Oh, did I click on that? Was that a corruption? Oh, I clicked on the wrong button there. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is now. Alright, so... Croatia has now gone western. So, Croatia. Probably not a good idea. Alright. Let's start bringing our troops. We'll bring our large division strength forces down here. But want to overwhelm them quickly. And then brigade strength. And pile up here. On the Croatian border. The wrong border.
Angetreten. Befehle.
Now, the problem is we have 100% world tension. And these guys are Western Outlook, so they're almost certainly going to get guaranteed. Alright. Modern satellite internet access. Okay, those trees are complete. Genetically modified humans. Or new trains? Genetically modified humans. Merging. Now, is Poland starting to gain autonomy? Not yet. Well, I'm happy to just leave them as a puppet. Because they need to start, like, trying to get their own autonomy back. I guess I could request garrison support. Sure. If that starts increasing their autonomy. No, it's not showing up. Alright, well. Let's see what happens when I do this. And they're immediately guaranteed by the UK. Yeah. That's what I expected. And the UK... Russia is attacking our independence of foreign influence. It's not terrible, only 7%. Alright, so what to do about these guys? What to do about these guys? Well... Let's see, what have you been doing? You've been rooting out resistance. Let's have you move to build an intel network. You have been rooting out resistance. Probably still need to do that. Alright, well, we're probably going to have to take out the UK. We're probably going to have to take out the UK. Alright, we'll get a spy network building there, and let's get a backdoor installed. Now, the UK is currently involved in the big war with China. Because they are a member of the East Asian Pact. You guys are members of the East Asian Pact. Alongside India. Which is the rival East Asian Pact to the Chinese East Asian Pact. Which, you know, has the other East Asian Pact over here that's also at war with the other East Asian Pact. So, that's a mite bigger war than I would probably like to get involved in right now. Because it almost certainly is going to be quite a long war, and it's going to cost us a lot of money. This is going to take forever to pay off. Weekly balance is now 72.6 billion. Well, it's coming along. Like, let's do the maths, right? Let's do the math here. So, we have, what, a debt of... Can't even tell how, like, what the exact debt is. It'll probably tell us. One. As soon as it decides to load the next day. Does it tell me the exact debt? No, it doesn't. Well, that's 33,900 is what we're at. So $33 trillion in debt. Pause for a second. And we have a net income of about 70 billion. So that'll take 484 weeks. Nine and a half years to pay that off. At the current rates. Alright, let's keep working on this new naval tech. So it'll be like 2040 by the time I'm out of debt if I don't do anything else. Well, the thing is, as we pay the debt down, the interest goes down, so it will accelerate a little bit. Alright, there's our new excavation tech. Let's get our top-end trains. And it crashed. Okay, back to where it was. 1st of January. Because this is what was popping up when it crashed. Alright. And yeah, we got a new excavation, so choose the train is what we want. %. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, one thing I was thinking about while I was catching up is what we're going to need to do, I think, is we're going to need to reduce... We need to reduce this so that it makes our military leaders less, like, significantly less costly to, to hire, because we're going to need to start hiring more commanders. So I'd like to start expanding the army here a bit. Because we need somebody to start sticking into this army group here. Anti-vessel missiles, alright. Surface-to-air missiles. So if we were going to train... Let's see, have you been optimized? You have not been optimized as paratroopers. I mean, these guys can be paradropped. Rid of all of these templates we've absorbed. We're not using. So I have a feeling. No, I don't know. Will we even be able to obtain air superiority over England if we were to attack them? Probably not right away. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of room. Commando battalions. I'm not sure what use that is. What is the combat width of this? I have this at a 30 width. Armored air assault infantry. Light air assault infantry. But we want to make this maybe a heavier unit. Airborne light infantry. Maybe some light air assaults. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna make this a heavy unit. A heavy airborne a heavy airborne unit. Armored airborne infantry. Still be 30 width. Mechanized airborne. We're up to 40 width already. Would these be 60 width? You know what? Let's make these 60s. Heavy engineers. Helicopter combat service support. The self-propelled artillery cannot be air-dropped, but the artillery can be. Heavy mechanized. Recon. Self-propelled air defense. We have you up to 47 width. So we need something that's 3 width. No. We need 60 width. Motorized airborne infantry? Combat width. 4. That'll bring me up to... See, that's what? 4. Those are 4. Those are 3s. There we go. 60 width. All right. Save that. And let's start training up. All right. I guess we'll need to get prepared for this, because I think it's what we have to do. We have to take England out and its allies. So, let's see. Guaranteeing the independence of Slovakia and Sweden. An Asian pact with Cyprus. Okay. With India. The Bahamas. Japan. And Syria. This particular Syria. So that's going to have to be dealt with. You know what? That might be a job for our various foreign units. Let's send them down there. And no, I can't yet. I haven't changed that setting yet. We have Cyprus. I can't imagine that Cyprus will be an issue, but there is a British base there. So it will need to be dealt with. And probably first. Alright, let's bring these Marines home. Let's start planning a naval invasion. No, actually, let's fall them back first. These guys. Let's fall them back to the coast over here. No, fallback line is what I wanted. There we go. Modern ABM base. It is 2030 now, so anything that's 2030 tech we can grab without any penalty. And let's... They don't have a ton of satellites. Let's set a reconnaissance mission. Alright, we now have 100% intel. They have 150 divisions. I'm sure they're fairly advanced divisions as well. They have 115 ships. They only have 473 aircraft total? That doesn't seem right. Okay, then. So, if we were to do this... The primary surface fleets... would need to start patrolling the waters around England. So let's do that. Our strike force will probably want to relocate them. Again, you... I think for the time being, I'm going to be listed as a strike force, and you are going to be listed as a strike force. And that, of course, cancels the orders I just gave them. Please rebase. Thank you. Okay, now, are there any attack? There's a battle cruiser in there. Interesting. So, let's do this. Let's detach off the battle cruiser. You serve as the seed for the new strike force there. Not going to be much, if anything at all. And then these ships can serve as the seed for the next patrol group. Alright. Where was this fleet assigned? This fleet was assigned to the Baltic. That's 2... We need a fleet in the Mediterranean. Five patrol groups. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll assign you as a strike force. You're not going to get assigned to do anything yet because it doesn't have any ships in it. Actually, I'd like you to rebase over here to Turkey. Okay. And the submarines are down here. For the time being, I'm going to also want you... Let's see, there's 5 of them. 1, 2... Trolling around England. About to finish with their missile submarine. So we're not close to a new attack submarines yet. They'll be done in May. Okay, that's actually not that bad. So let's actually go ahead and split those forces, or that fleet. And so then you are gonna be Wolfpack. And then you are going to be Wolfpack. The fresh subs will get straight out to the front. Alright, but I think we're at the end of this episode, so we'll continue our preparations when we come back. We're going to remove that particular Thorn. It's going to be rough. I'm going to let... No, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to pay that down. A bit more. Okay, but yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here. We should be able to overwhelm their air force. And then we'll try and see if we can't, you know, destroy their navy and invade. It's gonna be a rough fight, and then we're gonna have to knock out all of their allies. It's gonna be something. Alright. But for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.